Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news.
Long and Yang Miemie's retro date, off the charts sweetness. Yulong, oh Yulong, you've completely fallen for this little troublemaker, Yang Miemie. Fans are losing it over their vintage-style date, where Yulong looked like true woman energy. From teasing smiles to affectionate glances, she's got the whole internet swooning. A devoted husband, his eyes practically glued to Yang Miemie the entire time with her playful charm and delicate aura. Yang Miemie easily melts Yulong's tough exterior, making him the ultimate soft-hearted protector. And let's talk about that. One fan hilariously commented, "Forget boyfriend material, Yulong is a full-time wife watcher now. Did this date scene wreck you too?" Thinking back to the early days when Yulong first emerged, he was the very definition of a domineering CEO. His entire aura screamed, "Stay away, I'm dangerous." And yet, what happened? Over time, the icy, untouchable image began to crack. Fans started noticing subtle changes, whether in his expressions, the way he interacted with others, or his occasional moments of warmth that slipped through his once impenetrable exterior. The once mysterious and aloof figure now exudes a more approachable charm, making his transformation all the more intriguing. Perhaps it's the natural course of time, or maybe he simply grew more comfortable in his own skin. Whatever the reason, his evolution has been fascinating to witness. For those who have followed him since the beginning, it's like watching an old friend rediscover a lost part of themselves. It's not just nostalgia, it's a genuine thrill to see shades of his former self re-emerging, blending seamlessly with the maturity he has gained over the years. This shift has reignited the passion of longtime fans, making them feel like they are once again experiencing the excitement of his early days. Yulong's journey proves that even the most enigmatic figures can surprise us, showing that growth and change don't always mean losing one's essence. They can also be a return to one's most authentic self. Ever since he started dating Yang Miemie, his persona has taken off like a rocket, straight into outer space. The Yulong of the past was like an unattainable flower on a high mountain, so cold he could freeze people into ice sculptures. During interviews, he would say as little as possible, as if being stingy with words was his superpower. And now? The transformation is nothing short of shocking. The once reserved and mysterious Yulong has turned into a completely different person. He openly jokes, shares stories, and even engages in playful banter with interviewers. Fans who were used to his distant, untouchable aura now find themselves witnessing a version of him they never expected, warm, expressive, and even a little goofy at times. Gone are the days of monosyllabic responses and icy stares. Instead, he now openly talks about his experiences, his thoughts, and, most surprisingly, his love life. Who would have thought that the same Yulong, who once seemed allergic to public displays of emotion, would one day gush about his girlfriend with a soft smile and bright eyes? Of course, some longtime fans find it hard to adjust, but most are simply enjoying the ride. Watching Yulong's transformation is like witnessing a legend step down from his pedestal, not because he's lost his aura, but because he's finally allowing himself to be seen in a different light. Oh my, he's practically a terminal case of lover brain. During live streams, his eyes are glued to Yang Miemie like they physically can't move away. It's as if she's the only thing in his world. If he's not asking whether she's thirsty, he's feeding her snacks, his gaze so soft and sweet it could give people cavities. It's that sugary, that overwhelming. For someone who once had the reputation of being cold and untouchable, this level of public affection is almost shocking. Fans who remember his old self are either screaming in disbelief or laughing at how the mighty have fallen. The once icy and reserved Yulong? Now reduced to an affectionate boyfriend who dotes on his girlfriend at every possible moment. Who would have thought? Of course, not everyone is used to this new side of him. Some are still processing the drastic change, while others are fully embracing the love-struck puppy version of Yulong. But one thing's for sure, this man is gone. Completely and utterly whipped. Just a couple of days ago, the production team opened the set for media visits, letting reporters take photos. Yang Miemie showed up in a vintage plaid dress, and with her already delicate, radiant face, she looked even more like a freshly picked, juicy peach. The moment Yulong saw her, his entire demeanor changed. Gone was the aloof, untouchable superstar, his eyes practically lit up like fireworks. It was as if the world around him blurred, leaving only her in focus. Reporters were quick to capture the moment, and the photos spread like wildfire online. In every shot, Yulong's gaze was locked onto Yang Miemie, overflowing with warmth and admiration. If his past self could see him now, he'd probably be speechless. Fans, of course, had a field day. The comments section was filled with everything from "Is this really the same Yulong we knew?" to "Help. My iceberg CEO has melted into a puddle of love." At this point, there's no denying it, Yulong isn't just in love. He's gone. Absolutely, irreversibly smitten. Yulong's eyes were like being firmly attracted by a magnet. He stared at Yang Miemie, afraid that she would disappear in the blink of an eye. What's even funnier is that this buddy actually praised Yang Miemie for being like a little woman. Oh my god. Yang Miemie's face clearly looks like she just graduated from kindergarten. She is usually crazy and jumps up and down. She looks like a child who has not been weaned. I can only say that men in love automatically turn on the blind mode with their eyes. However, to be fair, Yang Miemie's appearance is really good. Her skin is white and glowing, her facial features are as delicate as if measured with a ruler, and her big watery eyes seem to be able to hook people's souls away. No wonder Yulong is so fascinated. If it were me, I would probably have to surrender. Speaking of which, Yulong and Yang Miemie are really an interesting pair. Yulong, a boss who used to be high and mighty, has now become a good boyfriend who revolves around his girlfriend. Yang Miemie, a quirky little lolly, can fascinate Yulong, an old cadre, and make him lose his mind. This contrast is simply irresistible, and makes people want to shout "It smells so good." In fact, Yulong's transformation is not without reason. Since being with Yang Miemie, he has relaxed completely, no longer holding his airs, but showing his true and lovely side openly. To put it bluntly, this is the power of love. Love is like a panacea that can make people take off their disguises and become more real and happier. Yulong is the best living signboard. I still remember that a media interviewed Yulong and asked him, "Why do you like Yang Miemie?" Yulong's answer is very simple and very touching. "Being with her is very relaxing and comfortable, and I can be myself." The entertainment industry is a place of fame and fortune. Finding someone who can really relax and be yourself is harder than climbing to the sky. Yulong can meet Yang Miemie, that is his blessing for 8 lifetimes. Of course, some netizens said sourly that Yulong is too love-brained now, and will it affect his career development if he revolves around his girlfriend all day? I think this kind of worry is purely worrying about salty things. A person's happiness is not only about how successful he is in his career, but also about how happy he is in life. Yulong is in such a good state now, and he is happy every day. Isn't this a good thing? Moreover, love and career are not incompatible. Maybe a sweet love can also bring buff bonus to the career. Yulong and Yang Miemie's love may bring them more inspiration and motivation, allowing them to go to the next level in their careers. Who knows? Love in the entertainment industry has always been a topic of conversation among the spectators after dinner. Some people send blessings, some people pour cold water, some people think they are a natural match, and some people think they will be finished sooner or later. But no matter what others say, we should respect other people's choices and send them sincere blessings. After all, love is beautiful and worth pursuing. As for the future of Yulong and Yang Miemie, let's just move a small stool and wait for candy. By the way, do you think Yulong's evaluation of Yang Miemie as like a little woman is reliable? Do you have sisters around you who have a baby face but always think they are queens? Come and chat in the comment area. By the way, when do you think Yulong can marry Yang Miemie home? I'll bet a bag of spicy strips that they will get married within 3 years.
Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.